Hello and good morning, Vietnam.
Hello, hello.
This is my good friend Veli. He
Hello.
is from Poland.
That's right.
How old are you?
I'm 40.
You're 40. And you're here with?
I'm with my wife, Lorette.
All right, you're two.
Yes, a couple.
And you just told me behind in that other high-rise building you're living?
Yeah, we have like a 2-bedroom apartment here. Living in Da Nang for the last 2 months. Is
Right.
it 2 months? Yeah, I think it's 2 months.
And you have a monthly rental contract?
Yeah, it's literally we got the contract for 3 months. Then Lorette, she's gonna stay here longer, and I'm leaving. But yeah,
Right.
it's 3 months contract. so-
Okay. Did you have to put a deposit?
Actually, no.
You-
It was a funny story because we're supposed to have a different apartment, but I think it's quite common in Vietnam that the last minute they are telling you that this apartment is not available anymore.
Okay.
So they put us somewhere different. And I was kind of like putting my leg a little bit more into the ground and just telling them that that's not fair. And they need to compensate us in certain ways. So they actually covered the bills. So we're not paying any extra bills on top of that.
No
And-
water, no electricity?
No. So they
All
probably feel bad a little bit about that. So they cover the bills and there was no deposit. So.
And you're thinking of staying longer?
Not sure yet, but definitely Da Nang gonna be on my list of places to visit. Maybe not every year, but
Okay.
maybe every 2 years.
So you are not the guy that stays somewhere, you're moving.
Yes.
3 months here, 6 months maybe.
Yeah, to the degree. I don't like to jump from places to place every month, but I think the time of 3 months is just right.
Which coincidences with the visa.
Yeah, that's
All right.
right.
What do you think of visa runs in general?
You know, it's working for people, I guess, so it's all right. They maybe should regulate it a little bit more in terms of course, make it easier for us,
Yeah, right.
not more difficult. Yeah, but for as a Polish person with Polish passport, for me, the visa run, especially in Vietnam, is not really happening at the moment
All right.
because I don't know about you, but I can't really come here without a visa. So
I can come without a visa 45 days.
yeah,
I can ask for e-visa 90 days.
yeah.
If I go and make a visa run, I need a visa for Laos. I don't know. Russians have exemption. They don't need a visa
Yeah, that's
for Laos.
a different story. So
And Polish passport,
Polish passport, we need a visa.
you need that visa for Laos, which I hear is hard to get. So what you usually do, you buy a package. There's a visa agent here who's very efficient. You pay 4 million dong, which
Oh.
is like 160 euros.
Or here in Da Nang, there's some office.
And they put you on a bus early morning, ship you to the border, you walk over, you stamp in, you stamp out, you walk back in the bus, yada yada, you're back here in the evening.
Oh, that's cool. But like, you mean the border to Laos?
Right.
But still, I don't think I can actually enter the Laos without a visa.
They do it for you. That's
Really?
included in this
Oh.
4 million dong visa fee. The bus, the 2 visas, the Lao visa and the e-visa here, and all done in 1 day.
Oh, that's cool. That's
So if you want to stay longer than 3 months, if you want to stay 6 months, there you go.
so okay. That's actually good to know. That's definitely good to know. Sun is coming out.
Yeah.
It's burning now.
The last couple of weeks we had overcast, we had even rain.
Mm-hmm.
Now it seems to be rainy season is slowly over.
So I think that's because we're supposed to come here later, but we didn't. Before Vietnam, we stay in Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur.
All right.
We're supposed to stay there 3 months, but the apartment that we are staying in, there was only available for 2. So we decided to come to Vietnam earlier, which is all right, but we actually still discovered the rain here, experienced the rainy season, but now I think it's
Now it's
weather is
getting
cool.
better.
Yeah.
So you said you consider Da Nang as a visit for every year.
Yeah.
You could think yourself of staying here 3 months out of the year.
Yeah, and you know what? It's kind of like I'm on the mission now to have kind of like a bucket list of places that I can actually stay longer and just kind of like maneuver and juggle the places. So definitely it's going to be Da Nang. Definitely, surprisingly, whatever people are saying, is going to be Sanur in Bali.
Sanur.
I love it. I don't know, it was the timing that it was
Is
not
Sanur a
many.
town or an island?
It's a town close to Denpasar,
Okay.
which is apparently the worst place in Bali. I haven't been in Denpasar for more than probably a few hours, so I moved to Sanur straight away. But I really like it.
Okay.
I really like it. It wasn't crowded. The weather was nice. The beach was nice. Everything was.
people?
People were really nice. It was quite cheap as well.
Okay.
So
It's only that you stay there 60 days and you have to get out.
yeah, I mean 30. Then we extend the visa for another 30. So
You
2
can-
months. Yeah.
What do you get on entry?
On entry, you got 30 days.
30 days. You can extend another 30 days and then you have to get
Yeah,
out.
I think it's like $20, $25.
Okay. That's all right. But you have basically from there you have to take an airplane.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Going back to Da Nang, can you tell me a couple of points that speak for the city? So what is on the plus side?
On the plus side is number one, definitely is very affordable. So it's quite cheap comparing to other places.
Cost of living.
Cost of living, food, transportation, gym, maybe not excursions. I was kind of like surprised how different the prices of trips, if you want to book a trip.
Okay.
They're quite pricey here, weirdly, but I don't know. But definitely number one, the prices.
Mhm.
Second, I would say the city is very compact. So you got everything here, what you need, in very short proximity of
Basically walking distance.
walking distance.
Your
Yeah.
restaurants, your favorite coffee shop, your hangout, the beach,
Gym, everything.
gym. Yeah. I hear that gym is important to you.
Yeah. Even though I was sick for the last month, so I'm still recovering. But yeah.
You like to
I'm
work
personal
out.
trainer, so gym is important.
Okay.
Gym is important.
Right.
And the third one, I would say the people. It's kind of like loving or hating relationship with them. I feel. If they don't like you here, they will tell you.
Okay.
I feel that.
Fair enough.
Which I prefer. I don't like the fake smiles. Of course, you can't say in general, but I feel they're more real here than in other places in Southeast Asia.
So you get along with the people here,
Yeah.
which is ultimately very important. It's as important as the affordability.
Yeah.
Because what do you do with a place even if it were for free? If people reject you, if nobody talks to you, if people are rude to you.
Yeah, plus you feel kind of like unwelcomed,
Yeah.
almost like unwanted.
That wouldn't
way.
would be. So in Da Nang, people are okay.
Yeah, people are okay, like except of, I'm not talking about locals, except of some few drunk tourists on the motorbike trying to get into the beach. But yeah, it's cool.
All right.
I really like it.
How about the language barrier?
For me, it's not existing.
Right. How's that?
That was a joke. Nah, I just know
I'm getting Asian. You know, Asians don't get irony. And I was falling for that trap right now. I'm
There you go.
already too long time here.
There you go. And I know a few words that actually is they kind of pushing me through the day, which is ordering a coffee, ordering a simple meal, and I'm happy with that. But jokes on the side, I don't think so it's any problem with that. You got, in this era, you got phone, you can use the Google Translator. They're more than happy to bring their phones as well and translate anything. So
Is it for you the same? I mean, you are not alone here. You're with your wife, right? You have somebody having a meaningful conversation. If outside of that, you will probably find a foreigner because where we are here in this area is full of expats and tourists.
okay, so you trying to ask me if I'll kind of like look for the connection, if I'll be here by myself?
If you go out for an afternoon and you run into somebody that you have a meaningful conversation, then it's most likely a foreigner,
That's true.
right?
That's true.
That's the point. Like, as friendly as the people are, it's hard to find somebody here, especially in Da Nang, that speaks a level of English which warrants a meaningful conversation.
No, that's true.
What I mean.
That's true. But you know what? I feel that's the problem in whole Southeast Asia. Actually, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, this is why a lot of American retirees go to the Philippines, because people speak English.
Yeah. No, that's true.
And in Thailand, they're so long time working with tourists that at least the people that are in the tourist areas, they tend to have a certain level of English.
Yeah. No, that's true. That is true. Wow.
Cheap prices, nice people, beach. And the point that most people don't point out, you said, this area is compact. I don't need to take a taxi for half an hour or a bus to get anywhere. The supermarket, the gym, the restaurant, everything is within walking distance. That's the point for you.
And to be honest, I think this point is kind of like, of course, it's just my opinion, but I think this point is quite underestimated, because when we were in KL, Kuala Lumpur, you need to take Grab or the metro, the subway, everywhere. And there is not much pavements as well.
All right.
So automatically you're just stuck in your house.
Okay. So it's the opposite than here.
Yeah, it's completely opposite. Now, like even with the weather, even if it's raining, you got these little alleys here, little streets. You still want to go out. You still want to get that walk done, the steps done.
Yeah.
In certain places, they're not very walkable. So you're just becoming lazy and you stick in your house.
I have expats, tourists complaining here in Da Nang that you can't use the sidewalk. Sidewalk is used for business. They sell you a coffee there. There are chairs and tables. There are parked motorbikes, all kind of barriers. Sidewalk is used for anything but walking.
Well, people walking here on the streets as well. I think you're
forced to.
Yeah, you need to. Plus, with these people here, they easily maneuver in between you on their bikes. So I think it's not a problem.
Okay. What for you are the negative points of Da Nang or Vietnam in general?
Okay, to be honest, the weather, of course, it depends on the month. Now we entering the dry season, I'll say, so that shouldn't be on the list. But from my experience, because I'm here already like 2 months, the cold, wintry feeling of the weather, December and November.
Yeah. You would advise people not to come during November, December in general?
Yeah, I think I'm not like an expert because it's my first time in Da Nang, but I feel February onwards will do.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like a 1 point-ish. Second one, I would say, sometimes I feel the air quality is not that great.
That's very diplomatically put.
Yeah, sometimes.
Because this morning I had an online discussion with several people who said they have apps that actually measure the air quality. And they say, despite us being directly on the ocean, because the wind tend to come from the land side, not from the ocean like it will be in a month or so.
Yeah.
The air quality, and you can see it from up here. You know, there's kind of a haze all over the town.
Yeah.
So the air quality is bad, and that partly because these people just love burning all kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know, is it linked with Tet or they just burning it anyway?
They do it. I asked, twice a month the spirits are soothed with smoke, so they buy specially some paper, put it in a bucket and let it smolder to soothe the spirits. That's middle of the month and end of the month. Then when they prune trees, they sweep up any kind of leaves. That's a nice smell for the spirits. And they want to get rid of anything that is not metal or concrete that gets burned. They just love burning. Every day there are 500,000 fires going on, bonfires. Plus you have the restaurants with the charcoal. I mean, at least that makes sense. because they cook your food on.
That's true. That is true.
In addition, you have diesel trucks here running that are 50, 60 years old.
Yeah, you can really feel that there's the days that you can't really take a deep breath.
Right.
You know?
So the air is quite
There.
bad.
Oh, one thing that actually just came to my mind, even linked with my last night, they not really consider it here in terms of the other person, in terms of making noise.
Right.
So you might have good night's sleep and then you're waking up 1 a.m. because somebody's whistling on the corridor and talking so loud, or just cutting your line and going first on front of you. It's kind of like no consideration about the other person.
And they love honking.
Yeah, and they love honking as well.
24 hours honking.
Yeah. Of course, you know, I'm a guest here. It's not my country, so I can't really tell people what to do. Don't, I don't know, whistle on the corridor. If you want to go on front of me, even if I'm waiting for elevator, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm a guest here, you know. But it's just my observations that people are.
You can change them. You either get used to it or you go away.
Yeah. I'm
That's the point.
kind of like half on that, because sometimes I feel bad to tell people off when I'm not in my country-ish. But I get what you're saying. You know.
Yeah.
It's. Yeah. Sometimes they kind of, like I said, they not consider the other person too much.
Yeah.
It's not because I'm a tourist or something. It's just.
No, it's they don't have the conscious that whatever action they do has repercussions on other people. Like if I make noise, somebody else might hear it and might wake up when he was sleeping. It's not on their mind.
Yeah, but again, now I'm thinking it's more often here.
Yeah.
But it can happen in my country as well. But
Yeah.
it's here, it's more common now, I feel.
Yeah. My experience with Southeast Asia is mostly Philippines, Thailand, and now here. And it's pretty similar. I find the Vietnamese in noise pollution and air pollution a bit extreme. But yeah, you have it all over. And you have it in every country of the world. You will have people that are inconsiderate, that they don't pay any attention what their action might do to others.
Yeah.
Which is how most problems arise.
That's true. And actually, one point that came to my mind now, linking again with my latest food poisoning, the hygiene maybe is not there, not everywhere, but
Okay.
I think maybe sometimes when they prepare the food, certain places, like the street food, normally I'm all right. I travel for quite a while, but I think Vietnam is a little bit different in terms
If you
of.
compare it with, let's say, Kuala Lumpur.
Oh, completely different.
So Kuala Lumpur, the food is hygienic.
I'll probably now easily go and grab some street food in KL.
All right.
Here, after my experience,
You're a bit more careful.
I'm a little bit more careful.
All right.
Yeah. Even in Thailand, I'll go for street food.
The thing is, what means careful? You go to a restaurant here, a Vietnamese restaurant. They serve food for $1.50, right? So you know it won't be what you used in a middle class restaurant in anywhere from US or France or whatever. So
Yeah.
what means careful? You either eat it or you don't.
No, but you know what? You're right. Plus, I heard so many stories as well. People got, not only here, people got food poisoning in 5-star restaurants.
Right.
So you never know. It's like a Russian lottery.
It's hit and miss.
Hit and miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, myself, I'm going down the street, I see a food shop, and I say, it looks kind of nice, but if I look on the floor, if I see the flies flying around where they stuff their stuff, well, now I'm here for over 3 months, and I know my places.
There you go.
I have 5, 6, 7 different places where I never got sick. And I tend to go to the same places.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I was somewhere new, was all right too. I'd say the vast majority of the places here, they're okay.
Yeah.
After probably, if you're here first time, your gut has to get adjusted to it. I had problems the first 2-3 weeks. Right
And now
now,
it's
there is a medicine here you can take. It's a probiotic.
okay.
You get it in every pharmacy. That helps. And after,
What's the name?
whoa, now you ask me too much. I will tell you later. You take that first couple of weeks, then your guts get adjusted to the bugs here, and you're fine.
All right, good to know.
And if you eat, I eat slowly.
Yeah, that's important as
And
well.
if something feels off in smell or taste, I don't eat it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you walk away from a meal that you paid $1.25,
That's not like
just to go to the
really
next
a
restaurant.
waste. Yeah, yeah.
And it happened to me actually just one time here. I got served something. I smelled and I said, that's not right. I paid and I went out. They were looking funny. Why is this guy ordering food and not eating it?
Well, but maybe in that way you avoid
One
something.
time, out of like what? 90 days means 270 times visiting a restaurant.
That's pretty good score.
In closing, what would you say?
Just like a summary. I'll really recommend people to come here. Be respectful. Respect the traditions, respect the people, and just enjoy the place, enjoy the weather, enjoy the food, enjoy the culture. Like I said, we didn't mention Hoi An, which
Right.
is literally around the corner.
Right?
Beautiful place, maybe over touristic now, but still got the charm. Yeah, there's lots of things to do here. Like I said, I'll definitely put this place on my list.
Cool.
So,
Well, thank you for the interview.
thank you so much.
And maybe we'll do it again sometime.
Of course, I'm still here, so why not?
Cool.
Thank you.
Veli.
Thank you.